friends, welcome to my channel. I had created a playlist on data analysis with Excel. In this series, we are discussing the important features in Excel for data analysis. One such tool is Vlookup function. Vlookup function establishes a relationship between different columns of Excel. So you have different columns and there is a relationship built between these columns. So it will allow you to look up a value in one column and return its respective value in the another column. For example, you have this employee code PTG. So it will check this column and the corresponding value for that PTG salary will be displayed here. So this is the syntax of this VLOOKUP. You have 4 parameters. Lookup value. It specifies the value you want to look up in the first column of the table. So the lookup value must be in the first column. Then you have the table array. This is the whole table you are going to search. Then column index number, which is nothing but the column number which contains a value to display. In the previous example, the salary is the column. So the corresponding will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it must be the first column and this will be in the fourth column. And then range lookup, it is an optional. The default value will be true, which stands for the approximate match. If an exact match is not found, it will use the closest match below the lookup value. And if it is false, it means it's an exact match. If an exact match is not found, then it will return an error. So we are going to see a lookup function and then we are going to see another lookup function between two sheets. You have part of the data here and then part of the data here. So we are going to connect these and then we are going to give the VLOOKUP function. Next one will be the multiple lookup tables. You have 2 lookup tables and based on this market, this bonus will be derived. If it is UK, this lookup table will be used. If it is USA, this lookup table. So here we have employee details, employee name, code, designation, team and employee salary. This is the data given and employee code is the lookup value. So for this PTH, we have to find out the employee salary. So here you want the value. So we'll be typing the lookup function here. We are typing the function here is equal to, all the functions must be preceded by the equal to sign. VLOOKUP. It takes 4 parameters. This is the lookup value, comma, and this is the table. The code must be the first column. Employee code must be the first column. And then the lookup value will be the right to that first column. So here we are going to take this employee salary and the employee salary will be this one will be the first column, second column, third and fourth. So comma, fourth. And then here we want the exact match. So either you can give a false or a 0. So you can see that for PTH that salary is 20,000. So this is this lookup value and this is the range and this is the column. How do we know that this is a column? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth column. Suppose you want this employee team, then it has to be replaced by 3. We can try this also. If it is 3, then the third column will be returned. So for PTH, it is engineering. So I'll just change this to the previous one, fourth. Now here you can see that PTH, P capital, TH is in the smaller case. But here it is in the all uppercase. So the VLOOKUP is case insensitive. Suppose you have one more PTH here. What will happen now? Here you can see that if there are duplicates, then the first data will be considered. We are seeing an example for approximate match. Here this is the data and this is the quantity. We want to find out what is the discount for this quantity. So what you can do is you can write the formula here. It is equal to Vlookup. What is the quantity we want to look up? This particular cell, comma, and where is the data? Data is given here. So because it is saved as a table, automatically the table name comes here, comma, and what this is the first column and this is the second column, column 2, comma, and here it is true or 1 for an approximate match. You can give enter. Here you can see that for 490 you get a 9%. Suppose I give 200. For 200 the percentage is 4%. Then we are going to see another example where the data is split and stored in two sheets. Here you have the first sheet where you have got employee code, name and designation. In sheet 2 you have employee code and salary. So here we have this formula. I'll just click this one and we'll find out the formula, the whole formula. So we look up G4. This is the value we are trying to look up. And from B5 to D28, the whole range is the table to search. And it is an employee name, so it will be 1 and 2, that is 2. And then we want that exact match, so we given false. And for this the same exact formula, but we have to the range is the next sheet. So here you can see that sheet 2 exclamation F2 comma G25. So this area. Here you can set sheet 2 F2 comma F2 colon G25 and 2. 2 is the column. This is the first column and this is the second column. And we want an exact match, so we have given a false value. When I enter, you get this 25,000. Suppose I change this PTH. PTH will be Ned Stark and his salary is PTH. It is 20,000. Now we have an example where we want to use two lookup tables. Based on this market, we want to give different bonus. So we have two lookup tables, one for UK and one for USA. In the formula, we have to use an if condition to select the lookup table. I had named the lookup table as UK market and USA market respectively. This one UK market and this is USA market. So if the market field is UK, this lookup table will be used. If it is USA, this lookup table will be used. Now we'll see the formula. That is equal to Vlookup, and this is the value we want to look up, comma, and lookup table we have to give UK market or USA market. So I have to give an if condition here. If this particular cell is equal to UK, then I want this UK market, comma, else I want this US market. I'm just closing this if condition, comma. The return value is in the second column. This is the first column, second column. Here also it is the first column and this is the second column. So I give a 2 and here I want an approximate match. So I give a true value. Here you can see that for UK 5,700. So it will be that 600. Bonus will be 600. So if I want to fill up for all these people, I can drag the cell formula. For USA 1300, it will be 100. So here you can see that C4 is a value we want to search, and if B4 is UK, we want the UK market, else we want the US market. Next we are going to see an example for wildcard substitution. We have an employee details, last name, first name, ID, address, city, state, and phone number. And based on this last name, I want to have the first name, ID, and phone number. The formula will be the same except for this. So now what I can do is I can just make this as a table by selecting this and give Ctrl T. Okay, this is named as a table file. I can just change this to employee table. Now I'm just naming this one. I'm just giving a name as last. So I can use this name in the formula. So here you can see that if I just give this woodcar, then I have to write the formula here to find out the first name and then ID as well as the phone number. So here I have to write the Vlookup formula. So here you can see that when I click that I get that name, and this is the table I want to have. So it is employee table, comma. I just want this for the first name, it will be the second column, so 2, and I want an exact match. So I just give a false. Here you can see that this is Vodka Gerardo. The same thing I have to drag for the other two cells, but here I have to change the column number. For this ID it will be 3, so it is 732, and for this phone number this will be 6. So everything is fine, but here I don't want to give the whole name, I just want to give only a part of that name. What happens? So if in the exact match, if the name is not found, you get this error message. So what I can do is I can just give a star here. So here this star is a wildcard character, Gerardo 732 MSW. Instead of me giving this star, I can add this into the formula. So here I can just add that star. So here also I'm just adding this star. So this concatenation and then the string wildcard characters. Concatenation, the star wildcard characters. That's it. So we have seen examples for exact match, approximate match, and the data in 2 sheets. Then we have seen multiple lookup tables, and then last one is how to give the wildcard character. So in this video we have seen VLOOKUP with some examples. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe, and click the bell icon. So if you click the bell icon, further notifications will reach you.